Hi, Desire the Bowtie Guy, and welcome to another episode of Doki Doki. You know what? Let me go check that camera angle for a second. Don't fall. What did I just say, huh? And, yeah, there you go. Hi! You know, I'd really appreciate it if you could get out of the shot. Oh well. Just want to point out, this game does get pretty serious. Like, nothing really happens in this episode. It's just, I don't feel like I really emphasize on how twisted and manipulative, how psychologically messed up this game is. Like, sure, like, oh, it's so cute now. Wait until, I'm gonna assume my third recording? No, maybe fourth? I'm gonna say fourth. Yeah, fourth. So I'm kind of like... When I say future gap here, I mean like I finished an entire series, I'm just editing it. But I do want to emphasize, it is a pretty messed up game. So if you're not prepared to see some graphic scenes, I would recommend you click away around the fourth video, possibly. But it's a pretty good game. It's not all sunshine and rainbows. It's gonna get dark fast. But not in this video. You're safe for now. So, enjoy! I'm gonna hate editing those next videos. Where were we again? Trying to, impress Natsuki? Don't do that. Okay, so straight off the bat, anime. Oh wait, it's not even full screen. There you go. Anime time. Oh yeah, you like to overthink it, huh? Giggle. Yeah. Socks. Woo. Treasure. No, jump. Boom. Milk. Boom. Candy. Yep. Papa. Lollipop. Bouncy. Whistle. Playground. Music. Dang it. No. Strawberry. There you go. Marshmallow. You know, I forgot to start recording the time. I cannot find my watch. Okay, where was I? Fireflies. No, Sayori. Shiny. There you go. I swear, I really like Sayori. It's just, I want to keep it balanced here, okay? Sparkle. Doki Doki. There you go. That's more like it. Bed, no. Boop. And skip mode activate. Hey, you're talking it a little bit, and it's like, oh, hey, you want some food? You're not gonna make me to spend money on you. And then all of a sudden, what? Pow! You got slapped to buy a cookie. And it's like, hey, I would have gave you a cookie if you didn't eat my cupcakes. So here, have a cookie. And then you bit off a piece of her cookie, even though it was her cookie. And then it's like everyone leaves. And Monica's back. It's like, oh my God, you chose us over your boyfriend. It's like, I don't even have a boyfriend. What are you guys talking about? Hold up, I need to breathe, okay? So, Natsuki was scourging the closet where she's trying to look for a manga and can't really find it, and then here I am trying to help it. It's like, oh, here we go, about to read a manga, one of her favorites and one that I haven't really heard, and it's, oh God! Okay, now we're sitting together, we're reading the same manga. Not really though, because I'm reading the manga, she's kind of watching me reading it, and she somehow enjoys it, and Monica kind of points and tease about it, and then she decides to give me the manga to read overnight. I think I did pretty good. Okay, so... Sayori! Skip. She really likes the poem. She wants to put it up. It's like, oh my gosh, this is such a nice poem. It's not just a really good poem. It's a Bowtie Guy poem, so I really like it. It's like, oh, that's really cute. And wow, dang it. Hold up. I actually really liked her poem. It's about bottles and... Any chance... Dang it. Nope, not happening. Oh well, you know what? I'll find it and then I'll read it on a voiceover. Go video editing, Gab! Jeez, I have to do everything. Okay, play some music. Nope, that's not it. No, it's not the beginning. That's the beginning, but it has no middle. Here we go. Okay, probably should turn down the volume too. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams.
Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. But there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts in bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friend looked through my locked front door.
Finally, all done. I open up and... What? Hey, who said you could stop? Oh gosh, no, everything's going wrong! Okay, we're gonna put the loopy thing, reach that, we're good? Okay, pretty sure we're good. There we go. And, where were we? I open up and in come my friends.
And they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it chatters against the towel between my feet. Happy thoughts and shards all over the floor. They're supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, echo.
Echo, echo, echo. Inside my head. Oh, hey, perfect timing. Are you satisfied? Good job, video editing Gab. I'm assuming you did something. Yeah, don't care. Anyway, let's stop recording. Good job, video editing Gab. I'm assuming you did something. Or, I don't know, probably put a title card saying no, because you get lazy. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna go to Larry, because, Now, Yuri uses big words, a lot of metaphors, and makes you really search for that meaning. So this is basically the complete opposite of Natsuki, and I went to impress Natsuki, and I don't know why I keep trying to do gang signs or whatever this is. Anyway, blah 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 blah. It's like, oh, you're trying a new style. That's pretty cool. It's like, oh, this is my. It's about to. Whoa, that was actually pretty short. Anyway, her poem is about. What was it about? Weird hobbies that people have, but they're enjoyable to them, being unique and so on and so forth. Anyway, we're gonna get into Manica! I don't think I'm supposed to skip this one. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time in a while, I'm actually gonna do a voice of one of the characters. Do forgive the quality of my voice acting, because it's really not that good. That and their feminine voices, so good bloody luck! Hi again, Bowtie Guy! See what I mean? It's the same voice, but higher pitched. How's your writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going to be bad. Yeah, hold up. Never mind, I don't need to read this. Wait. So I'm trying not to skip a part. Sometimes it isn't. Okay, anyway. Oh, here we go. Here's Veronica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected happens. Wait, is this even a tip about writing? What am I even talking about? Ha 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 ha! I'm completely innocent whatsoever. Just pay attention to my kawaii face. That's my advice for the day. Thanks for listening. Also, while I'm on it, her poem's odd. Not odd, like it was good, but let's put it this way. You just had a slight discussion about her breaking the fourth wall. Saving you get me suits my sass, it's getting late. We just had that kind of conversation, and her poem starts off being titled Load Me, and after a bunch of things which I semi-forgot about, it's talking about spots, which it's really hard to explain the poem without you guys reading it, and I don't want to read it right now. Ah, fine. And video editing, Gab, go! Yeah, so anyway, those spots, you got it, blah, blah, blah. Load me at the very bottom. Save me, load me, and then we have that line right after. Interesting. Anyway, Natsuki! Hiccup. And now she's like, hey, aren't you supposed to be bad at this? And they're like, oh, I'm actually good now because I'm trying to... Anyway, it's like, oh, yeah, oh, crap, forgot about this fight. Okay, anyway, they're talking about... Wait, hold on. Have I gone this? Okay. We're all caught up, guys! Yay! I just summed up, what, 8 hours of my life in 30 minutes! Wow! Anyway, they're talking about a festival, like, it's kind of like, you know, actually, I can't really say anything right now, so we're gonna call it a festival where we're going to perform poetry to a bunch of people. Of course, Yuri's kind of like, I don't know, and Natsuki's like, that's stupid! And then Monika's like, I think it's a really good idea. And Sayori, actually, I don't think Sayori has an idea yet. Anyway, Sayori's putting it, Sayori's putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori's being, jeez, my reading is really bad now. Who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monika? You didn't even start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. Dang it. There is no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys! Yeah, I have voices for everyone. Haha. No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared the poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poem out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only one. Hold up, am I screen recording? Okay, sorry, it's like fierce. Is this still recording? Yep, it's recording. Okay, we're good. We cool. Anyway, where am I? We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, they will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Jamming. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monika have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Aha! Natsuki, you always have to have something to say, and oh no, you have nothing, cause we make perfect sense. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. Sorry, I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone! You're the best, Yuri! This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose the poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monika, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no, don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monika flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is "The Fly They Fly." The way they fly. Do I have word dyslexia? The way they fly. Ahem. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply unnatural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayuri looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes her recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to get a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayuri? I'll go next. Oh, Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Actually, now that I think about it, I haven't seen that sprite of her. That's pretty cool. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri! It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structures that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she finishes. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Woo! Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her. We were so caught up. We were so that we kind of say as God that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. So Yuri hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Sayuri, it's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayuri begins her poem. Somehow, it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. Ow! The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayuri is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it, but hearing it come from Sayuri's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayuri meant when she said she liked my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayuri finishes, and we applaud. Jolly good! Jolly good! I did it! Good job, Sayuri. Even Bowtie Guy liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out so nicely, Sayuri. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where this sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of you guys, everyone. The next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know? Okay! Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Bowtie Guy. It's not like I can compare you guys anyway. Might as well let Bowtie Guy lower it. Oh, Natsuki, you adorable sharp rose thorn. Well, I don't know. Natsuki, it's fine, it's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. Yeah, I have stage fright. That's why I talk to a camera, because it's not like I have any reaction whatsoever when I talk to a camera. I get that later. Who's coming into the room? Is that a corporal I hear? I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. I'm sorry I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly, big word, gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... Why are you looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. When she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken out loud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that again. Oh well. Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will always be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people, but when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Why that sprite? Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. Actually, it's been a while since I heard this song. It's been skipping so much, like... I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's a big day! I can't wait! I can do this. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club. And impressing Monica. Sorry, I keep forgetting that this guy is like, hey, let's just disregard everything that this club is with so many nice people in the world and just focus on that one person you don't even talk to. I'm so sassy. Why am I sassy? This game's gonna backstab me later. And then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you. Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys, don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Bowtie Guy. You don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori's being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey Sayori. Is that depression finally showing? I don't care who you are, if you're gonna be depressed and you're gonna hide it, it's not gonna last long. I should know this. Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. Like, how we get to... I mean, dang it, whatever. I mean, sorry if I almost with her words. So, let's just say that one day, Natsuki asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Well, I would still walk home with Sayori, like, why? Like, it seems weird, like, if you're going to be walking with a friend for... I already forgot how long. And then all of a sudden it's like, hey, I'm gonna walk with this person now, bye! That's... No, that doesn't sound right to me. You really think I would ditch you for Natsuki? But she's so cute and fun to be around. So are you? Ah, jeez. I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, bowtie guy. You think about me too much sometimes. Natsuki would deserve it if she wanted it, so... Sayori, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never going to happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of weird for Sayori to care so much about, but I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, how's my time? Oh my god, Sans! That's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like it, like it. If you'd like to see the rest of Doki Doki, click over here. If you'd like to see my latest video, click over there. And don't forget to subscribe up there. And I shall see you next time.